It's Melissa Thomas from C2C Stamping. Super excited that you guys are here with me. I'm going to make sure that I can see your comments on YouTube. So let me get there and make sure I can see our live. We are going to have a little bit of fun with the More Than Autumn stamp set and dies. I knew when this set came out that I wanted to get it. I also knew that I wanted to get a chance to play with it, and I've had a little bit of a chance to play with it. It's a lot of little pieces, and if you know me and you've been around here for a while, you know that I don't love lots of little pieces. It's not a set that I would use in a class because it's just way too many sets, way too many little things. But I thought it would be really fun, so I'm going to use it for my sampler square. We're making a Christmas team sampler, so you'll see a design next week with that. But this week, I wanted to make a card, and I wanted to, of course, make a pumpkin card. You know, I love pumpkin, all things pumpkin, right? So let me, I got some great inspiration from a demonstrator named Sherry Wolf, and she had the cutest card, and so I was able to get a really fun idea from her, and so I hope that you will like this card. And it has a few details that I think you'll really like. So we'll play with it. It's got a lot of texture and stuff, so which is exciting. And I think it has some surprising, just some surprising pieces. So, all right. So the dies include this cute little leaf. So we cut a couple leaves from Mossy Meadow, and I've got the Iconic Celebrations paper that you know I love. This is the same piece, and I've used this paper a lot. And I still had some scraps from it, which is great. We're gonna need the die for the cup and the whipped cream, of course. And I think that's it. All right, and then stamp-wise, we're gonna do a little bit of coloring. So we're gonna need, of course, the whipped cream. We're gonna need the pumpkin, of course. We're going to need the cup. I think that might be it for all the stamps. Yeah, we're not going to use any of the words or anything. This is going to be a wordless card. All right, so we're just going to have a piece of white, thick white, as our card base. And I've cut a panel to go on the front, and we're going to do some fun things to the panel. We're going to use a piece of the pecan pie center stripe ribbon, which I think is really pretty. And we're going to use a little bit of the white twine, and we're going to use probably the last couple of these darker pecan pie little gems from this set. I think this might be the last of the last. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there's a couple of more at the top. Surprise. All right. So we're first going to create a nice little backdrop here for our all of our pieces to take center stage. And so in order to do that, we're going to get our Cajun craze, and I need a scrap piece of paper. Okay. We're going to get our blender pen, our blending brush, and we're going to... So make sure you always, that first pounce, right, is always a little heavy. So we've got some Cajun craze, and we're just going to kind of blend, and we're going to make kind of a focal area on the paper so that we have kind of a spot for our little cup to rest. So this is definitely a more involved card than I would do on the regular, right? You guys know that. But I feel like sometimes some cards are worth it, right? And this card is definitely worth it. All right, so we're going to mount our whipped cream and our cup. And we're going to do some coloring with blends, so I'll grab the Memento ink as well. All right. So I'm going to stamp a few pumpkins in Cajun Craze, and I'm just going to stamp them. I'm not quite sure where they're going to go and how that's going to arrange, but that'll be fine. And then we're going to stamp, I think that's it for Cajun Craze. And then I've got a little sample piece, another little piece here. And we're going to stamp in Memento. So we're going to stamp our cup. And we're going to stamp the little pumpkin right in the center of the little label. And then we're going to stamp our whipped cream. All right, perfect. Okay, so I think that's it for stamping, which is great. Let's put this piece. So I'm going to, I haven't done this in a long time, but I'm going to rough up the edges on this one. So I'm just going to take my snips and I'm going to open them up and I'm going to kind of distress. And if you're, you know, if this stresses you out, then don't watch, but we're just going to kind of distress and rough up the edges a little bit. And if you don't like the way that it's distressing, maybe try the other side. We used to have a really cool distress tool, but I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I think a few crafters still have them in their back pocket. All right, good. All right, so it's got a few little, you know, rough spots and edges and stuff. So, and I got us close enough today that we could, like, you know, be really close up on this. Okay, so we're gonna add this, and that's gonna end up covering those two guys, and I'm okay with that because I've still got a couple of other little floating pumpkins over here, so that's fine. I've got a little bit of glue, and we'll put those pieces down. So I think I like how the little leaves in the Iconic Celebrations paper very much mimic, you know, this leaf shape as well. So that makes me happy that those kind of happily coordinate. There's also a cute little pumpkin pattern in this paper as well that would go really cute if you, like, ended up, you know, not having any more of these sheets. The pumpkins in this paper are super cute. All right. So once we get our other little pieces, we'll kind of add those guys, and I think that's going to add like a little fun fall flair to the whole situation. So this one, we're going to do a little bit of coloring, and I'm a lefty, so you guys have to kind of be patient with me here. So I'm going to add some dark pumpkin pie at the top and the bottom. And then we'll get a little bit of the light pumpkin pie. And kind of color in between there. And if that's not, you know, if that's not enough transition or you want a little bit more, you know, you could definitely bring that to the sides. But you want there to be, you know, a difference from, you know, top to bottom on that one. All right, we're going to use some Mossy Meadow because, again, we've used Mossy Meadow over here, so we're just going to keep that. So we're going to make the label or the little sleeve. We're going to make that Mossy Meadow, which is nice. We don't want it to be too matchy-matchy, but So remember when we're coloring with blend markers, we're coloring close to the line, but we're not going to the line, right? We're gonna get close, but we're not touching the actual line because the color is gonna kind of spread towards it. So just getting close. Cute. That's a really cute little cup. And then I'm going to use a little bit of like the SU, what is this, SU 600. So it's one of the skin tone markers that's a little bit darker. And then I'm going to use the ivory as well. So I'm going to do a little bit here, and I'll do a little bit down here. And then I'm going to come in with the ivory, and these two blend pretty well. I'm going to use the other tip though. But you could use, you know, pecan pie. You could use crumb cake if you wanted to do a crumb cake cup. You could use, there's a lot of different colors that you could use to do this. I think I have 2 ivory markers, and I found the one that is low on ink. That's okay. Awesome. Okay. So then we want to add a little bit of highlights to our whipped cream. And I think that the ivory marker is probably gonna be our best bet. So I'm just gonna kind of follow the lines of the whipped cream here. There we go. Nice. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go cut this on the machine. So I just have to show you guys, I got a new set of plates and I was so excited about them. When's the last time you got yourself a fresh set of plates, right? They're just like so crisp and so new. Literally, I think the only things I've cut on them are these leaves and these cups. All right, so I need to know of all the beverages in here, cider and eggnog and peppermint hot cocoa and pumpkin spice, right? Lattes. Tell me, what is your favorite beverage? I must know. What is your favorite fall beverage? Tell me, tell me. All right, so we're going to put these two together. So I like, I think you could overlap them if you wanted. I'm going to just put them on 2 separate independent sets of dimensionals. And I'm going to use mini dimensionals. And I'm sure I got a question about like, why are you using black dimensionals so much? It's because that's just what I have. So it is what it is because that is what I have. So, all right. So before I put these down, I'm going to wrap a little bit with some ribbon on this. And we're going to use this ribbon. So that's really pretty. All right, so I'm going to cut a piece of ribbon. And I like to, when I'm putting ribbon on, I don't wrap all the way around. So I'm just going to put some tape on either side. And we'll wrap it like this. All right, and then I'm gonna actually, I'll just add, so I'm not gonna pop this panel up with dimensionals. I'm actually just going to, I'm gonna put this panel on the card straight. Perfect. And then I'm gonna put this guy on here. Like so. Oh, I don't like where that's going, but that's okay. That looks weird. Yep, so we might just have to, we're just gonna cover that one up. And that's gonna be A-okay. And then I'm going to tuck these under here. So I'm gonna use a glue dot to do that. I could try glue. I could have used the adhesive sheets if I had thought ahead on that. But I think that, I actually think that probably one glue dot is gonna be great for both of them. And I'm hoping I can just kind of tuck that entire set under so you don't see it. Maybe like that. Perfect. And then I'm gonna take a little twine. This is some copper twine, and I think I'm gonna use this. This is actually part of another set, but I'm gonna do a little copper twine bow here. It's close to the Cajun craze. It's the copper clay, and I have just a little bit left. I was gonna use white, but I grabbed the wrong one, and so I think just for a little added, it's kind of it's a little bit more like linen thread. It's got a bit of texture in it. It's part of that trio set from the Nests of Winter suite. But I think this will be very cute. Perfect. And then I'm going to use a glue dot to glue this down. So I like to bring the twine bow to the glue dot. And then kind of just... Yep, I don't like that. Don't mind me. We're going to do it the other way. There we go. Cute. All right. And then let's say that I'm like, okay, I really wish that I had some more of those. You know, I wish maybe there was some more color here. I could come in, right? I could add a little bit more color on both sides with my blend, right? I can kind of work my way over here. And I could also add a few more of those cute little pumpkins in Cajun craze if I wanted. So I could say, you know, I want a pumpkin here, and I want a pumpkin here, right? Because I think they're cute. And then we're gonna add a few little gems as well. And that's gonna zhuzh up our card a little bit. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest little card? So sweet. Thank you, Sherry Wolf, for the cute idea. I was definitely looking forward to playing with this set. I hope that you enjoyed this and that you get a little bit of inspiration. Let me know what your favorite beverage is for the holidays. As much as I enjoy a pumpkin spice latte, I have enjoyed the pumpkin spice chai tea this year a lot. So that might be my beverage right now. But I do enjoy a peppermint mocha as well. So there's a lot of sugar in them, but I'm trying to kick some sugar habits. But I have enjoyed some of the chai teas, especially the iced chai, because it's still like 80 degrees here, 85, 90, I don't know. So I wanted to show you guys a couple of cards I got. Actually, this one was really beautiful from my upline and her upline. We send cards when people do, you know, great things, when they have great sales months or when they achieve certain things. So let me show you a couple of really cute little cards. So this is what our upline sent us, which I thought was really super cute. And it uses those really pretty gold leaves. It's such a nice look. And then this was another card that was sent by my upline. And then this one I just got today, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is that greenery vellum that is, and this is that seasons, greetings of the season dies. So it's a little belly band card. It's the cutest card. I didn't get this vellum, but now that I see it, and it's so cute with that Santa Claus, the Papa Noel. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. Isn't that a beautiful card? I just thought it was gorgeous. So just wanted to share these, and just please know that if you send me a card, I definitely love and appreciate each and every one of them. And I'm very excited for the holiday card sending season. I sent out a bunch of Halloween cards to my team this week, so hopefully they're getting those really soon. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Thanks so much.